Just coming back to the portal, sir. Already we are here. Same storage I am taking, bulk storage. So it is your ADF Studio. Let me publish my previous work. Some transformations, the sync is not set. I just simply remove all the things. Okay. I'm going to create a new flow, sir, new data flow. After completion of executing this, understand the purpose of surrogate key. I'm adding a source and employee file I'm adding. The source first, let's do the source configuration. Under source settings, ds_emp, already we have some data into that. Just preview this data. So no misvalues here. All data is presented. Okay. With columns ID, name, salary, gender, and department name. So for this one simple transformation, I'm going to apply. That is surrogate key. The related settings I'm doing, the key column, let's say employee number. What is the starting value? And you are giving over. I'm giving the starting value as 1. Just preview this and check. Look at the last column. Employee number is generated. Starting from 1. Total 9 rows. Abhinav. Understand the points. Okay. Once again, come back to the settings and observe. I'm giving starting number 102. For the same thing, what will happen? Just observe. Just refreshing this. Check the last column. Data is this. Got it? So based on this, we do some other operation. I have a data. Just what exactly the use case of it is just observe. I'm taking a fresh data. Same ID, name, salary. That's a city. First row, second row, the third row. First row is repeated here. Think that is not a master file, is a duplicated file, transactional kind of data. In transactions, employee ID can be duplicated. This is your first address, this may be the last address. Got it. Again, delete to some Hyderabad, that is changed. Last record. In this way, some data happened. This is in our data lake file. Your target is a table, think that. I'm saving this file. Just triple E the file name. First, let's move this file into your data lake. Where is our data lake? Here. Into this my data container, I'm going to upload that. Here the file I am selecting triple E. Already have checked, we have 3 columns. ID, name, and city. The previous slide did not upload it. System not responding. Once again, I will upload. Internet connection is slow. And upload. The data is uploaded. And I'm coming to create one target as Azure SQL tables. Came to home. There is SQL instance here. And demo org. Here I have something. SQL database instance. Just come to the query editor. Logging. It's a firewall issue, just adding this IP to the firewall. Just successfully added. So now table is created. Here I have data. I'm creating a table here. Create table, E rows. Row number. Simply R and row number. Keeping it as integer. ID integer. Name. some car, city, car or var car. Good. This is just our table. Table created. Table is empty now, no rows. But in the file, I have only 3 columns. But in the target table, I have 4 columns. Additionally, the table is expecting some additional column, which is row number. But in the file, I don't have a row number. Whatever the thing missed in the file that I am generating with surrogate. Okay, from which starting point you want that number sequence, you can give it. For each row, one unique number, one unique sequence number, it will generate. Based on the target table expectation, you are generating that surrogate key from your source. Understood? Just observe now. So for this, from ADF, I'm going to create a data set. So before going for data set, we need to verify for our SQL, linked service available or not. Already we have Azure SQL database 1. This is the linked service. I'm going to create a data set for our table. A new data set. This is for Azure SQL. DS underscore E rows, the table name. For that table, we are going to create a data set. Linked service, I am selecting the table name. What is our table name? E rows. And say OK. Understood? Now come to the data flows. From the source, I am reading data. Here you generated additional column. But for the source, your source file is different, right? You did not create a data set for that. Oh, sorry. I'm closing this. One more data set I'm going to create the file. Create it for the file. New data set. This is for data lake. Delimited. DS underscore triple E. For that file, you are going to create data set. Already have linked service for data lake and file path I am choosing. For my data, the file is triple E. We just missed it. First row header, we missed that. Where is first row header option? First row as header. Now data set is created. Come to here. Here from the source, I am going to change my data set, input data set. That is a DS underscore triple E. For this, you are adding surrogate key. Now, after surrogate key added, I want starting number as, let's say, 111 or just 1. Whatever the sequence number that you want, starting value, you can choose it. Manually, how to choose it. Okay. Now for this, I am adding sync. But what is the problem? Surrogate key is generated in the last. Just to preview this data. Refresh. Actually, at the time of creating data set, we got this issue. First row header not selected. Even after that, we updated, that is not tracked. That's why fresh data set we will create once again. For data lake Gen 2, selected delimited. ES first row header. Now choosing the file path from my data triply. Just click on work. Okay, now it is perfect. Go back to the data flow. And from the source, change the data set. DS triply. Now just check the preview. Refresh. Look at last. Employee number is generated. Got it? I'm going to add, okay, the column name, what I'm expecting is employee number. Instead of going for employee number, in the table, what is our column, sir? RM. Because I want to apply auto map. That's why here RNO. And then I'm adding a transformation called select. In select, I can change column orders. Using select transformation, you can do three things. You can change the order of the columns. Second, you can rename the columns. Third, you can delete some unnecessary columns. That means drop the columns. Okay. Suppose here you can check. All columns are listed here. I don't want one specific column means just click on this delete. Keyboard screen not responding. Okay. Here observe ID to ID. Name to name, city to city, RNO. But I want, what I'm expecting is, I want this RNO as a first column. I'm just simply dragging. First RNO, next ID, name, city. So this is expected by the target table. That's why according to that I change the column. Next, for this select transformation, I'm adding sync. In the case of sync, the target data set as a SQL table I am going to select. What is the table name we have given? Heroes. DS underscore heroes. Already we have created. This mapping, whether auto mapping is required or not, you can choose. Auto mapping means same column name. Suppose they here in the left side employee number, here in the right side row number. Names are different. At the time, disable auto mapping and manually map it. Got it. Now we will take the settings are over. I'm going to publish this data flow because I wanted to call it from pipeline. Okay, come to the pipeline. I'm going to create a new pipeline. So dragging data flow activity under settings of data flow activity, I'm giving the previous name. What is the name? Sorry again. All configurations are ready. Now publish this and debug this. Now click on debug. Your data flow will be started executing. Reading data from file. The target table expecting some number, row number. You are generating that number. Published. It is not showing. Okay, check your table data. Select star from zeros. Data not uploaded. Still under queue. In progress. Refresh. Succeeded, sir. Now please check the data. Same previous query I am running. Check the output, sir. In file, you have only ID, name, city, but not the first column. The column values you have generated from this. Understood. But one more simple work I want to do here. Create table E tab. Okay. Let's say transaction ID. Something. This is as character. ID, name, City also character. Now in this example, except ID, all the remaining columns are characters. I am expecting data like this. The first one is transaction ID. In this way, I am expecting the transaction side. 102, 103 like this. But surrogate key always should be a number. Understood? For this, some small modification I am trying to do here. Let me create one already table created or not. Just I am creating a table E tab. But this time the transaction ID should be as the alphanumeric content. But at the same time, I am expecting some sequence number 101, 102, 103 like this. That means my starting number should be 101. If a table is created, I will create a data set for it. Net is slow. That's why not UI not responding. Already we are into that one only. So creating the data set, new data set. For the table I am creating. That's why Azure SQL I am selecting Azure SQL database. The database name is table name is eTab. Same linked service. The table name dbo.etab. Now table ready. Let's do some modification in existing data flow. What is our previous data flow? Surrogate. Source same. In the place of sync, I am changing the name. DS underscore etab. Okay. Come to the surrogate. Starting number 101. From that sequence or what I want to start. Come to the select. The column order, same. What is the first column here? Transaction ID. So for this surrogate key only, I am giving it as transaction ID. Okay. Look at the select. In the select already we have transaction ID, these things. Same expected order. For this select, not select, before not select, after surrogate key, I am adding derived column transformation. Because I wanted to do some modification for the surrogate. So in derived column, you can do two things, sir. What are the two things that you can do with the derived column? You can update existed column, or else you can create new column. Now what work you want? Updation or what do you want? Updation or transaction ID I am taking. In the place of expression, Actually, transaction ID already existed in the previous transformation. That's why value will be updated. Is there any function for converting a number into the string or not? You just verify. To string. Yeah, to string is there. Got it. There is a toString function. ToString of transaction ID. Okay. Previously that was a number. Now we converted into string. Two strings I want to concatenate. Further the expression concat. Concat of this and that. Like this. What is this in the place of this? I am giving ICICI. In the place of that, I am giving toString of transaction ID. Got it. This is the expression we are giving. Now we check the preview for this. Only for the derived column. Up to derived column, check the preview. Look at last column, which is transaction ID. That is as ICICI 101. Next row 102. Now we load it. But in the select, I will bring that transaction ID to the first one. I think already that is in the first one. Got it. All of you clear about it. There is transaction ID. Column row number, we modified it. Now you can load finally. After completion of the select. Sync. In the place of sync, what is our data set? Detail. Got it. Now I'm saving the changes by publishing this. Coming to the pipeline section. What was your previous pipeline? I think pipeline 1, right? Here from the settings, already sorrow is already selected. I just click on debug. So status already started, working already started. Mr. Lakshman, are you understanding? Balram. Balram. Yes. Please wait for 2 minutes. Sir, 2 minutes wait. Sir. So still work is progress. So completed. Please check your table now. Latest step. Select star. Table name. Transaction ID missed. What is the data type you said? Char 10. Somewhere the mistake. Come to the sorrow again. Sync, mapping. Just trying to do enable. Input columns. Phone number, ID. With this, we will try now. Just publish again. Come to the pipeline. Same pipeline I'm debugging. Work is in progress. Now status succeeded. Once again, I'm checking the data. But data double time repeated. Yeah. Please check it now. Once again, same data double time loaded, but then the second time, I see for the first recording session, ICICI 101, second 102, like that. Understood? But
Sir,
there is in future, this concept is very helpful for you at the time of topic of SCD and also incremental loading. Already data has how many rows according to this? 106 rows. Tomorrow other new records entered. If I load it, what should be the next number? 107 onwards, it should be loaded. But in the file, there is no ICICI 107. Got it? At the time of incremental loading implementation, how to manipulate this surrogate key in such a way which supports that incremental loading feature. Otherwise, what will happen if you don't do any additional configurations? It will start uploading to again 101 for the new records also. But already 101 transaction ID is there. That means before loading, we have to check what is the last record insertion. If it is 106, next number should be 107. How to apply dynamism for that? Okay, that not as a class, that as a project you have to deal it. But don't worry, everything will be coming in our coming classes. Okay. Okay, sir, all of you. Thanks for spending me time today for 3 sessions. Thanks for your patience and your brain capacity also. Okay. Adesh, he slept, man. Was sleeping. Yeah. Okay, sir, all of you. Let's meet tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's schedules I will announce into the group. Okay. Sir, before I proceed for any announcement, please try to reduce noise in the group. Okay. Even if I 5 minutes delay, nothing will happen to you. Please wait. Class started. Don't repeatedly ask that question. If class started immediately, you will get a confirmation message. Try to cooperate. Yeah, thank you all of you. Let's meet tomorrow, sir. Vilas,
Yes, sir.
You're
Yes,
not
sir.
in the group.
I mean,
I
the
think I
other
checked
number-
you. I checked you, Vilas, in the group.
Can you hear me, sir?
If not, you just ping me. I will add.
Can you hear me?
Okay, all of you understood the previous issue why the ID is not loaded. The columns are not mapped properly. That's why we disabled auto mapping, manually we set mapping, and then we load. Got it. Okay, sir. Thank you.